welcome to Luna de Lobo, Disney Princess.
And I'm Anna. No, I had no idea about any of that. Kind of, this was all new to me. Even I didn't know how it worked.
Like having the main company chat, and then having the chat for the vocalists, chat for rappers, and chat for dancers. Songs you discover something new. Like even with the group, when Katie comes up with certain songs for groups to do for pre-debut or debut, included.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I need my at least 8 hours of sleep, preferably 9, or I get kind of crabby and annoyed.
I can survive off of 6 hours of sleep, honestly. I can sleep for an hour and wake up. The thing I can wake up doesn't mean I'll be happy about it because I don't. I'm not a morning person, so I wake up at 11 a.m. not being mad. Otherwise, I'll get mad. I'll wake up in a couple hours. If I go to sleep at 5 and I gotta wake up at 7, I'll do it. I just won't be happy about it. It's kind of how I work.
Yeah, I remember today actually, I was so annoyed. I was like, I was doing stuff and I was just so angry. And I was like, why on earth am I so angry? Like, I didn't wake up that late. I think I woke up at, I don't know, 9 o'clock. And then I realized I hadn't had breakfast for like 3-4 hours. And I was just, what's that, hangry. So I had food and immediately I was better.
Oh yeah. I don't feel that either. I don't eat that much, so I don't understand the whole concept of being hangry. Well, I like breakfast foods a lot. I like to eat breakfast, but I just don't like the concept of eating early in the day. Something about that doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have that. For me, it only happens when I wake up like really early, like 6 a.m. Then it's really hard to eat food. But 8 a.m., 9 a.m. is fine for me.
Honestly, because sometimes I do wake up early just so I can be on my phone. I was talking to Katie about this the other day. I was like, I'm on Instagram about 13 hours a day, no matter if I'm in class, at work, no matter what I'm doing. She's like, you're a college student. You shouldn't be on Instagram for 13 hours a day. Like, I find a way to do it. Don't get twisted. Like, I do sometimes get call messages like, could you not be on your phone as much? Because this is a class. I'm like, yeah, well, I kind of run a company, so I was like, I can't help it. I immediately want to go to that because I care so much. I feel like this is one of the projects that I care so much about deeply of all the things that I do. But I also get bored very easily. So I've recently became less shy and started exploring everything else with OE because I was too shy. I only focused on our company. But I've ended up auditioning for a couple other OE groups and stuff. Somehow I've gotten in, I guess. Don't know how
Oh,
that
yeah,
worked.
yeah. It's Flora, right? Or something like that.
Oh yeah, Flora, because Katie told the person who is producing the show that I was interested, and they DM'd me themselves. I'm like, I did not say that. I she just went and told them themselves, and I did it anyways. But I'm a very shy person. I don't like to approach people by myself. So I that's what I was telling her. So she did that for me. And honestly, I kind of like it, but because how long everyone takes, I turn myself within the span of 3 days, or usually the next day. I turn my lines and stuff, and just because it's easy to get out of the way. And I'm a procrastinator, so if the longer it takes me to do something, it's not getting done. I know that for a fact.
But yeah, covers in general, especially when you're in a big group, takes forever to do.
For real. And that's why I recently is you know what? If I see something about an audition that I don't have to DM anybody about, I would they have the forms to fill out. I would just be like, okay, why not? Or if someone asks me, hey, would you mind being in this group with me? Because one of the members in Flora asked me to join her GE Idol cover group, and so I did that, and I don't know how I ended up as the rapper of that group. It's wild to me because I don't think I'm that confident in my rapping. But then I've also auditioned for a few others. In, I've recently into two others, one as a company, then another I'm in an actual group. So besides my company, I am still in another company, but they aren't that active. So I think that one's just going to turn close in general. But I'm kind of getting more open to being in other things just because I get bored easily and I like turn in everything a little too early. So I just have so much free time. That's why I'm always trying to do something. I'm like, should we do this? Should we do that? It's always just how I am. Like I need things to do to be able to like function properly.
Yeah, that is one thing I miss. Kind of last year or like last school year,
Mm-hmm.
I had a different job, and so I had tons of free time. Kind of, I only worked 2 hours a day, so
Ooh.
it was literally nothing. And now I actually have like a proper job, and
Mm-hmm.
so kind of I have much less time, which is really annoying.
Yeah, I get that. When you have like a lot of things to do, like even if I did have a packed schedule for a day, I always found a way to like be on like in the OE community as a whole. And it's just like I need things to do. I need something to edit, something to make, something to record. I don't care what it is. I just need something to do. And so I'm like always pushing people like, can you guys like hurry up so we can move on? Like I'm too impatient for this. I need to do something. That's why I'm like doing other groups now. And every time I'm finished with that, I'm just like, well, now I finished that. Now I'm bored. I'm going to be waiting for a while. And it was like, you should be in like less than two or three groups. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that because I need like at least 50 groups to be in at this point. It gives me something to do. I will, like, even if it's a song I don't know, I can record that the next day because I learned the song the day we get it, learn my parts, and the next day I just record. It doesn't take that much to actually learn a song because I'm a fast learner. That's probably the main problem. The quicker I learn something, the quicker it is for me to turn things in. And that's like the main reason why I'm always waiting so long.
For me, I'm mainly focusing on improving my singing.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like a list of videos that I always do before I record a cover.
Mm-hmm.
But often it happens that I do all my warm ups and breathing exercises and da 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 da. And then by the time I do all that, there's not enough time for me to actually work on the cover that I wanted to do in the first place.
Yeah. You always got to face that. Have you ever found a vocal coach? I have to look for one down here where my college is because I had two in like in Michigan, but because I'm down here in Georgia for college, I need to find another vocal coach. I think it's just fun to practice with a vocal coach because you can learn new techniques. It helps you bring out something that no one ever knew you had. And you can really find your voice. I always find that really fun to do. I've always liked having like a vocal coach.
There is one vocal coach like that I'm thinking about. Like I have to
Mm-hmm.
email him or something. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been putting it off because honestly, to fit him in my schedule
Mm-hmm.
is going to be kind of really complicated. And
Yeah.
also, I'm kind of nervous about trying kind of new things and trying to sing in front of a vocal coach. So
Yeah.
honestly, I've been kind of putting it off a little and putting it on my to-do
Mm-hmm.
list and just never getting around to do it.
Honestly, I feel you because my dad was the one who found these two people. One is like a solo coach, so and it's a female, so I'd just be with her. But the other one, it's like he's a guy, and he usually I do a group class, and since I'm a shy person, like just being able to sing, like it was already terrifying to sing in front of him alone. So imagine singing in front of the whole class. That's terrifying too. So it's like, but like with the girl because it's just me and her, I feel slightly more comfortable. But because it's a group of people, it kind of scares me. But I do know some of the people who I did the group with. I did know them from my school, and then the more you do like the warm ups and stuff, the more like comfortable you get. But I'm like still kind of shy about it. And the good thing is, I also kind of put them on K-pop a little bit. Like we'd have
You're
random
kind of
karaoke nights, yeah, and then I just like play random K-pop songs, like, oh, what's this type of thing.
uh-huh. Oh, what does this song? It's definitely not K-pop. Oh, what a surprise! It is.
Honestly, if I
You're
just
trying.
what
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was
You're
just saying.
trying.
Oh, sorry, I keep talking over. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, so you're trying to get them onto the K-pop side.
I like to open people's minds to just different. Like I like there are certain types of music I personally don't like, or like that don't fit my vibe personally. But I always appreciate a good discography. So like metal, I don't. like it's not my thing. I don't think anyone who would look at me would think, "Oh, she definitely listens to metal." Like it doesn't look like something that would suit me. But my friend put me on this group, and honestly, they have amazing guitar riffs, and I love guitar riffs so much. I love the good sound of guitars, so I kind of listen to them specifically a few songs. So again, I still don't look like I listen to metal, but I do like that group, so I can be easily put onto anything. I just like a good discography, so I'm more open to anything. But I do have like specific songs that suit me and my vibe the most.
Yeah, it's all about finding the right group.
For sure. I've been telling everybody this. Like some people be like, that music's not good or whatever, or that artist's music sucks. I'm like, honestly, there's no such thing as bad music. It's just all on your personal, like taste and preference. There's no such thing as bad music. Because if it was bad, this person would not be famous right now and have a lot of fans. Let's be honest.
Oh, famous people. I was going to say, when you said bad music, I was like, you haven't heard the creations that I've tried to make. And I think you can definitely say that's bad music.
No, you just gotta find the right one. You gotta tweak it a little bit to make it appealing. But I'm pretty sure someone out there would like actually like it. There's never such thing as bad music.
Oh no, seriously, I chose like I was doing like a melody or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I chose like a random keyboard because there's like thousands of options, and I
Yeah.
happened to choose the one which is like horror,
Mm-hmm.
horror keyboard. So you press all these keys, and you've got like a ghost or a scream or something, or like
Oh.
claws scratching on the wall. It's just like the weirdest keyboard ever, and so I tried to make something with the horror keyboard, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just horribly best. It went so bad.
I feel like you could actually make something out of that. That sounds fun.
Mm, definitely fun.
I have
Just a
to.
bit more skills, and I'll be able to create a masterpiece.
Yes, something out of the lovely horror shrieks of ghosts and stuff. That'd make a good Halloween song. Honestly, we've been recording for quite some time now.
Yeah.
'Cause
When did we start? Oh, we've
about
been recording for like half an hour, I think.
almost, yeah, a little bit under, but almost half an hour. Yeah. Should we end it here?
Yeah, I've got 9% on my phone, so
Oh no.
it's going to slowly die.
Okay. Well, we're gonna end this episode here. Thank you for listening. This was Luna del Lobo with Princess.
And Anna.
We'll see you next time.